Hey guys, Keith here. Two Guys How To's, and we're just getting ready to cook a little bit more food tonight, just something light, and figured we were going to do some tuna fish. And we're not using anything special. You can use the albacore, or you can just use regular tuna. I always get it in water because the oil is a little bit more harmful for you. I like the natural fresh water. So I opened one can, and we're just gonna make a typical tuna salad, something that you know, just get creative with it. We're gonna go ahead and open this can of tuna, and we're just gonna make this however we want to do it. And I'm gonna double check my mic. My mic is on, and we're gonna open up. I'm gonna use 2 cans, even though I'm just making a personal salad right now. And I'm just gonna drain this water out of here, put that right down in the sink, get most of it. I leave a little bit, just because I like it a little bit more runny. I don't like it too dry, but we are going to add some mayonnaise and Dijon mustard and things like that are going to make it spice up, so make it a little bit more juicy. And we're just going to empty these cans down in this bowl, and we can try to get perfect. I'm not going to get all of it out for the video, but we're going to get that tuna down in there. And actually, I'm going to scrape a little bit out on this one. I'm going to get all that tuna out of there, and while I'm doing it, I'm just going to go ahead and get a little bit out of here. Not that there was even much here. Get that in the bowl, and then I'm actually going to jazz that up, and I'm just going to go through my spices. I use the pink Himalayan sea salt, or pink Himalayan salt, or sea salt. Kosher salt's good too, and I'm just going to juice that up a little bit to your liking. Some black pepper. Got to have the black pepper. It's good for you too, good for digestion. A little bit of onion powder. Heavy that up. That adds a nice taste to it. I'm going to add a little bit of paprika just to give some color, and some lime juice. And I'm going to squirt that around there and get that in there. That's going to give it a little bit of a tropical taste. I'm also going to hit the Old Bay, Maryland's Old Best. Old Bay, and I'm going to hit that. That's going to give it, you know, since we're doing tuna fish, I figure the fish and just the whole sea and everything that goes along with it, I like the Old Bay. It gives it a little bit of kick. On this particular one, I might add a little bit of sesame seeds. You don't have to do that if you're allergic to them. We're going to mix them in, and I'm going to end up putting them on top as well. And we're going to go with the Dijon. This is just a cheap Dijon mustard. Shake it up. Give a nice squirt in there. You don't want too much. If you don't like a lot of mustard, you don't have to really mess with it. We're going to get that down in there. Get that going there. And then add a little bit of mayonnaise. You can use any type you want. This is just I like a real mayonnaise, you know, something that's going to be a little bit more creamy. And we're going to mix this all up and let it sit while we get the salad ready. And it doesn't take long. We're just going to mix all this up, and I look at it. I kind of look and see how it's coming, how runny it is. We can always tighten it up a little bit, add some more tuna that's squeezed out a little bit more. I kind of, you know, I like it a little runny just because if it's too dry, people are going to complain. And the longer you let this sit, like especially if you mix this up right now and put it in the refrigerator, you know, an hour from now, it's going to be, the flavors are just going to marinate more and more. So let's get this all mixed up here. And on this one, we're going to add a little kind of trick. I might put a little bit of these carrots just mixed into it, just to give it a little bit more texture. And we're going to mix that up. And it's going to add a little bit of color to it too. Just a little bit different, something different than what most people are doing. So that's all good and mixed up. I like that. I like the look of it. I might hit it with another quick pinch of Old Bay just so I can see a little bit in there. Mix that back in. And on the clipboard here, or the cutting board, we've got some chopped up. I got a little bit of spinach. I'm not going to use too much. I just want a little bit of green color. And this is fresh spinach. It's been washed, and we're just going to chop it up. Just not make it real small. And we shredded some some cabbage, some nice purple cabbage. That piece a little big, but this is ready to go. And I chopped up some celery that we had laying around. We got a little bit of onions here and some avocado. And I'm gonna get the avocado prepped real fast. These are simple, you just cut through this knife. I don't like this knife. This knife's sharper. Watch your fingers. You just cut it in half and you just twist it like this and you pop it open. And that's good to go like that. The other half of the seed is still in there. Don't stab yourself, you just hit it like that and give it a twist just like you're opening a doorknob. And boom, that's done. Good to go. A couple little slots in there, little slices. Nothing major. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, if you're cooking for people. And you just take a little spoon. I had a spoon around here earlier. And you're just gonna scoop that avocado right out of there. Just get up underneath of it gently and go up underneath that skin. Up underneath avocado, right where it meets the skin there. And we'll pull those slices out and put them over here on the table. And they might not be perfect looking, but you get better. You get better over time. I'm still not even the best at it. I just act like I am. We'll get those pieces of avocado out, and that's plenty for one salad. This is plenty. You got omega-3s in here and good things that it's good for your body. So down in this, we're gonna run the tuna fish here, and I'm gonna set it right here for now. And go with this nice clean bowl. We're gonna mix some of our lettuce in there, get that in there. And if you have too much tuna, you don't have to use it. You can use it for a future salad, or whatever you wanna use it for later. You can even make a tuna fish sandwich at it. We're just doing the salad right now. Add a little bit of that for some color. A little bit of this for some color. I'm not going to use all that. Set that there. We're going to add a little bit more carrots just to give it that nice different color. And we've got some nice red onion here as well that we're going to blend in there. And I'm just going to sprinkle that throughout. I'm not going to go super heavy, but I do want some texture in there and some different flavors. So I'm going to mix all that up. Get in there with your hands. You can break up some of the lettuce. If it doesn't look good, just take it out. I went with more of the white part of the lettuce just to give me a different color contrast. And we're gonna make some dressing for this. And I'm just gonna take some balsamic vinaigrette, or if you wanna make your own, you can, it's fine. And I don't really measure anything. I just put a bunch in, enough, you know, if you're doing 2 people or whatever. We're gonna run some of that vinaigrette. And some good olive oil. This is the extra version. Hit that together. Maybe add a touch of salt, not much. And a little black pepper. And then I got this, it's a salt-free seasoning. It's pretty cheap, and it's got a bunch of different flavors in it. So if you don't like salt, you can always substitute with this. I'm gonna hit this together. Whisk this around. Get it nice and mixed up. Maybe give a little taste. Yeah, it's got good flavor. And this is good to go right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plate this here. Very simply, I'm going to pour this on there though. Kind of mix this around, pour this on the salad. I'm not going to go super heavy with it, because it is kind of overwhelming with that balsamic. We're going to run some more sesame seeds in there just to give it a little crunch. And I'm going to mix that around with a brand new spoon here. Just kind of get it all over, get all that lettuce saturated. And if you want a different salad dressing, you don't have to use balsamic vinaigrette or oil and vinegar, or whatever you want to do. You can make anything, whatever you like. Just pour that on later or mix it in now. Or you can add a little bit of water to it and make it a little more runny. And I'm going to get ready to plate this thing here. I have something to dip in here. I'm just going to make enough for one. We get a few more onions there. Add any leftover carrots here just on top, a little something something. A little bit more fresh sesame seeds, can't go wrong with that. And put a couple nice big pieces of avocado here, a couple nice big clean pieces of avocado. And you can put as much avocado if you need to get it all done. Usually, you know, if you don't eat it, it will go bad. So I'm just gonna run it like that, plate it like that. And now go back to our tuna that we've had sitting over here, kind of marinating a little bit. I tell you, I want a little bit more color. Just something's missing on the top there. And we're gonna grab this spoon here. Just make a couple little nice balls out of, almost like if you were gonna make, you know, like cookies or whatever. You just get those balls on there, however you want to do it. Doesn't have to be perfect. If you're cooking for people, then maybe you want it to look a little better, but I'm not worried about it right now. And get a couple of these nice balls on there. Maybe one ball right in the middle. Push it like that. And this thing's ready to go. I'm gonna add a little bit more black pepper on top. Juice that up, and a little bit more dressing. Just to kind of blend it all together. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna use this fork. I think we have everything in there. I'm gonna get a little bit of avocado in there, a little bit of tuna, a little bit of lettuce, all in the same shot. And it's healthy too. You can taste the sesame seeds. It's got nice crunch. It's got great flavor, and the texture is just crazy. If you wanted to do all spinach, you can do all spinach. If you wanted to do a different type of lettuce, romaine, anything else, I mean, you can just get crazy with it. This is just a general idea what you guys can do. So I'm gonna finish eating this and get out of here and go over to the table and sit down. So until next time, hopefully you guys like it. Make sure you give us the likes, the thumbs up, and share. We always like you to subscribe. Your subscribe is, it can be seen through YouTube publicly. If you don't, we don't ever see it on our end. So until next time, it's Keith with the Two Guys How To's, and we just showed you how to make a nice tuna fish salad. All right, see ya.
Might have a little more. I'm hungry. Give me some. Give me. Hey, what are you gonna get into tonight? I was just gonna chill out and hang at home, you know, cook a little food and stuff. Really? That sounds pretty tasty. What are you making? Seafood. Hey buddy, what are you doing tonight? I was just gonna hang in and chill a little. What are you gonna do? Well, you know, I was just gonna cook a little bit of food too myself. Oh really? What are you gonna make? Well, I'm a shark, so pretty much seafood. Anything I see, I eat it. Might I have a little more, please?
Okay.
One of those big, tall fish cranes. We call it a Maryland flamingo.
I'm not a pig, I'm a lawyer.